I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting... Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And it's Baggio. Aimed beyond the defence. Plenty to wait. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few...
Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
He's found the way through. Short changes him with that pass. Onana. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good chance here! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance. Tries one from range. Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping. And Diai. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quarter of an hour played. That's been slipped. It's Baggio! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Akanji, Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a... Ronaldinho! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pierce. And there's the shot! Brilliant! Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 30 minutes gone. Spence kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Koundé. And it's from Mario. Ronaldinho running with the ball. He's having a pop! Always going over the top.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rooney. And that could set him on his way. And this is Aguero. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Aguero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Marcelo. Real chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Marcelo. Threads one in. Pirlo. Looking for the run. Dembele picks it up out wide. Ndiaye. Onana. Well, that's well seen too. Pirlo. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. It's played through for him. Ndiaye. Now Davids. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams.
Until the very end, no slip-ups.
Milan marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 17.
So right back into the action.
Il numero 8, il numero 14.
Zambrotta, he's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Musiala, that's a nicely shaped ball. Aguero has it out wide and in space. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that's nice. Zambrotta. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Koundé. De Bruyne. Koundé. And it's Musiala.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Marcelo conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rooney. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And here's Baggio. 60 minutes played. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Shot, surely! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Messi, sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 25. Lascia il campo per il numero 5.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So could they be onto something here? De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that really is so...
Closure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Batistuta! And the keeper can swallow it up.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace, nor...
Luis Suarez! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davids. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Always onto this. Now it's Shevchenko. Delivers the ball. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh no, that was never going to make it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Shevchenko! And that's wide. Tries to pass it through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Neymar, he has found the way through. And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Pass has been well intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shot at goal! Takes a shot! Oh, almost a sixth! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key...
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, what a
all'incontro
sight
di
this
oggi
is. A
tra-
beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long.
It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Rooney. The less said about that pass, the better. Now, can they get him away? Schlotterbeck finding himself in space. He's picked his way through. He's on it. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Pirlo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Schweinsteiger. Tries to play it through. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Vinicius Junior. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zambrotta. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Zambrotta. And he's whipped it across. And that should get the job done. Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neatly clipped into space. Neymar! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No luck with that dink over the top. Aimed beyond the defence.
Might want to be careful there.
It's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Roberto Carlos delivers. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has been slung wide. Now it's Petit. Vinicius Junior. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a go! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele, he's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's a key interception. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Varane. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9 viene sostituito con il numero 6.
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Rooney. Piqué attempts a clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that has been cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schweinsteiger. Oh, it's come loose. Albert Ferrer, the man that is tenacity personified.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Shot could be on. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely intercepted. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That has not gone well. And it's Dembele. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 98, Rooney. Lascia il campo per il numero 11, Cristiano
No way through,
Ronaldo.
so back it comes. And he's had it nicked away. And this is chance, surely! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Milan. Ha segnato al 70° minuto.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 27.
Mbappe. Musiala. Tries to pass it through. Lovely ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose. Chance! A corner it is then. Puyol attempts a clearance.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Neymar. And a chance! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Puyol just eases him off the ball. Serginho. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Pirlo. Musiala in acres of space out wide. Oh, great leap! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gerrard. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Varane gets it away. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos! Here's a chance! And that caused a... And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this...